Welcome back, you glorious rebels. In this video, we're turning into the gutless betrayal of Marco Rubio, Trump's lapdog who got slapped silly by his orange overlord after groveling on TV to defend a Ukraine sellout that'd make even Putin blush. This isn't just Rubio's humiliation, it's a neon warning sign of America's democracy getting gutted on the world stage. This scandal's a vicious but delicious backstabbing bloodbath. Couldn't happen to nicer people. Marco Rubio, looking like he needs a Xanax and a spine, spent Sunday dodging bullets on every news show, trying to polish Trump's third of a summit with Putin in Alaska. 3 hours of Trump fanboying, and he came back with zilch. No ceasefire, just Putin's boot on his neck. And Rubio's job? Spin this disaster as progress. Watch this pathetic weasel squirm.
Why did President Trump's meeting with Putin end with no ceasefire? And what does Putin want?
Well, a couple things. First of all, if you recall, there's
The president went on television, said he would walk out of the meeting if Vladimir Putin didn't agree with one. He said there would be severe consequences if he didn't agree to one. He said he'd walk out in 2 minutes. He spent 3 hours talking to Vladimir Putin, and he did not get one. So there's
because obviously things happened during that meeting. Well, because obviously our goal.
The president went into that meeting saying he wanted a ceasefire and there would be consequences if they didn't agree on a ceasefire in that meeting, and they didn't agree to a ceasefire. So where are the consequences?
That's not the aim of this meeting. Look, first of all, you're not going to reach
the president
a ceasefire
said that was the aim.
Agreement.
3 hours of Trump kissing Putin's ring. You make up your own mind which ring. And Rubio's out here stammering like a P3DO caught with his pants down. No ceasefire, no consequences, just Trump's ego getting a Russian massage. But it gets worse. Rubio's tap dancing on Meet the Press, swearing nobody's pushing Ukraine to cough up land. Then Trump, the guy who parties with P3DO files, stabs him in the back with a Truth Social repost that screams the opposite. Here's Rubio flailing.
What will Russia have to give up? What concessions will Russia, the aggressor, have to make as a part of this peace agreement?
Well, that's what these negotiations are about. And as you can imagine, everybody goes into a negotiation wanting 100% of what they want. That includes Ukraine, but obviously the Russians. And the only way to reach a deal on anything, whether it's in business or in politics or in geopolitics, the only way to reach a deal is for each side to get something and each side to give something. Okay, these negotiations, in order for them to be successful, require for us to allow both sides to agree to potential concessions or discuss potential concessions without it finding its way in the public sphere and creating all kinds of internal problems for one country or the other.
Both sides give something, says Rubio. Like he's haggling over a used car, not Ukraine survival. He's desperate to keep Trump's dirty laundry private, whining about leaks tanking negotiations. But guess who leaks? His boss. In more ways than one, apparently. And what does Trump do? He goes on and reposts some MAGA nutjob claiming Ukraine must lose some territory to Russia or bleed more. Directly torching Rubio's lies. This isn't diplomacy, it's a geopolitical dumpster fire, and Rubio's the fall guy. Serves him right. In the stakes, America's credibility is in the shredder. Trump's ready to hand Putin 20% of Ukraine, Crimea, Donbass, you name it. While Rubio mumbles about concessions, The Guardian reports Putin got his photo op, absolved of war crimes, while Trump got nothing. Here's Rubio's last gasp, denying the obvious.
Mr. Secretary, I want to show folks what Ukraine looks like right now. This is a map of Ukraine. That red section there, that's the area currently under control by Russia. It's about 20% of the entire country. There are reports that Putin is asking to keep all of this territory in a potential deal. Is that what's being discussed? Can you confirm that?
Well, I can confirm that he's given speeches in which he has said that repeatedly.
So he's asking for that now in these private conversations?
Well, look, ultimately, if the Ukrainians are not willing to give that up, and no one's pushing Ukraine to give that up, and so I don't think that's what. If there's going to be a peace deal, it's not going to look like that. But he certainly is making. He's certainly making demands. He's certainly asking for things that the Ukrainians and others are not willing to be supportive of.
Oh, this liar's pants are certainly on fire. Minutes later, Trump's repost screams Ukraine should surrender land, proving Rubio's either clueless or complicit. This isn't just Rubio's faceplant, it's Trump selling out an ally to appease a war criminal, with Fox News cheering like it's a reality show. America is now the global laughingstock and democracy's taking the hit. The payoff? Rubio's loyalty gets him a knife in the back, and Ukraine's left dangling. This is Trump's America: betrayal, lies, and a Secretary of State who's a spineless prop. If this doesn't make your blood boil, check your pulse. You're either a stupid MAGA or you're dead. And if you think that's bad, here's something to watch next that's a little bit more positive, a little bit more uplifting. Newsom totally destroys Trump. Share this video to wake the sheeple, and Rubio, you keep squirming. You're Trump's court jester. You keep jumping from foot to foot to appease your fake orange king. Are you done with Trump's treasonous circus? If you want to see more stories like this, more truth, more meltdowns, click on one of these videos. And if you'd be so kind, subscribe and comment. It really helps with the algorithm. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.